Toyota has built a trillion-dollar empire on one word: dependability. But while the world was sleeping, the engineering gap didn't just close, it flipped. In 2026, we're seeing a massive shift. Recalls are up, tech complexity is failing, and the legendary 300,000-mile Toyota might be a thing of the past. If you're looking for a vehicle that won't leave you stranded, you need to look at the data coming out of 2025 and early 2026. Today, we are exposing the 4 brands that are actually out-engineering the king. If you're about to spend $40,000 to $60,000 on a new car, pay attention, because the safe bet just became a gamble. Let's start with Subaru. 10 years ago, Subaru was the quirky choice with head gasket issues. Today, they are the mechanical purists. Most modern SUVs, including the RAV4 and Highlander, have moved to on-demand AWD. It's a cost-saving measure. The car is 2WD until it detects a slip. Then a computer sends power to the back. It's slow, it's reactive, and it's a lot of sensors that can fail. Subaru's Symmetrical AWD is different. It's a permanent, balanced mechanical link. In 2026, where we see more extreme weather than ever, this system is proving to be more durable because it doesn't rely on guessing software. The proof. The 2026 Crosstrek and Forester are currently reporting 15% fewer drivetrain-related shop visits compared to the current RAV4. The catch: you have to be diligent with tyre rotations, but in exchange you get a chassis that can handle 250,000 miles of abuse that would rattle a Toyota to pieces. Next is Mazda, the brand that refused to follow the crowd. While Toyota and Honda rushed into CVTs, continuously variable transmissions, and tiny turbo engines to meet fuel standards, Mazda doubled down on the SkyActiv-G. They stuck with a traditional 6-speed automatic transmission. Why does this matter for you? Because CVTs are notorious for rubber banding and early failure once they hit 100,000 miles. Mazda's 6-speed is essentially bulletproof. The engineering: Mazda's engines use high compression ratios rather than turbos to get power. No turbo means lower engine bay temperatures, less stress on seals, and fewer components like intercoolers and wastegates that eventually leak or break. 2026 tech crisis. While Toyota's new massive infotainment screens are glitching out and requiring total unit replacements, Mazda's dial-controlled system is stable. It's the analog win in a digital world. If you want a car that feels premium but acts like a 90s Hilux, the CX-5 or CX-50 is the move. You can't have this conversation without Honda. For a few years, Honda struggled with oil dilution in their 1.5T engines, but for 2026, they've perfected the remedy. The current Honda Civic and CR-V are showing wear and tear scores that are actually beating the Corolla and RAV4 in high-mileage fleet tests. VTEC advantage. Honda's variable valve timing isn't just for power, it's for engine longevity. It allows the engine to breathe easier at low speeds, reducing carbon buildup, a massive issue for modern direct injection Toyotas. The comparison. Open the hood of a 2026 Civic and then a 2026 Corolla. You'll notice the Honda is designed for serviceability. Components are accessible. When a car is easy to maintain, it actually gets maintained, which is the secret to hitting that 300,000-mile mark. Finally, we have Lexus. Now people say it's just a fancy Toyota. That is a lie. In the 2026 reliability rankings, Lexus took the #1 spot globally, while Toyota sat at #6. How is that possible if they share parts? The Takumi standard. In a Toyota factory, a car rolls off the line every 60 seconds. In a Lexus factory, the tolerances are checked by master craftsmen who can feel a 1mm gap with their hands. The electronics. Lexus uses higher-grade capacitors and shielding for their wiring harnesses. This is why you see 20-year-old Lexuses with working windows and heated seats, while older Toyotas start having electrical gremlins. If you're buying the ES or the RX, you're buying the version of a Toyota that the engineers actually wanted to build before the accountants got involved.